know in earnest that it's the traditional rulers that are closest to the people and that they can actually control the people. But with the democracy we have, I'm told they don't want anything modern monarchy or anything. They don't want any traditional institution. So all we do is we sit down in our houses and watch. And that is what is happening. And that is the truth. And nobody cares about us. And you know the type of politicians we have. I'm sorry to say it, but we have to tell the truth. That I'll never stand for the truth and always for the truth, irrespective of whatever is happening. That is not the way to run the people. And it's worse in our own area, in the northern part of the country. You know how the people respect their traditional institutions. They look at them, they take care of them, they're the pillars, they're everything. You come to the west, it's still okay. But once you come down here, you are Mr. Nobody. I don't think my senator has ever come in here to sit here the way you are sitting here for 1 day or 1 minute. Not to talk of a House of Assembly person or whatever it is. They don't. They look at us as, I don't really know. So we don't need to be part of whatever is happening. So we sit down and watch. Or else most of these things won't be happening. That is the truth. So now that the president has seen that there is need for us to be part of it, please, let it be in earnest. It's not just a political language. Because the language, I'll see you. You see your senator at the airport. You're welcome. I'll see you. So I don't want that to be a political language. Let something be put in place that we can actually equally take part in the administration. We don't want a foot here or anything, but at least let there be relevance. Let that mistake that was made be corrected. At least they're not wiser than the whites who came in here. They realized that there has been an administration in place. And when they saw it, they tried all they could. They couldn't shift it. So they had to bring in the people, the traditional rulers, and build the administration on it. And there was no problem. We were happy. And that was how development started growing, because it was something that was growing out of the people. But now we've decided to go and pick a strange thing to come and put and superimpose on a good thing, and then destroy the ground, and then set up an administration that is upstairs, that all of us sit down and raise our heads and eyes to look at the top, to see the people up there, whose legs are never on the ground. So when there is problem there, they start coming to the ground to look for their landing. It shouldn't be that way now. It's not the best. We've come here to see where I live. We've come here to see what is happening. Should it be like that? Huh? Is it what you find elsewhere? Right? So please, let's correct the anomalies. If we are somewhere, we should be there. The Obon of Calabar is of the caliber of the Shewa of Boronu, the Ema of Kano, and all of the rest. The Sultanate is created just a few years ago. We have existed for so many years before ever the Sultanate was brought in. Fine. So I don't see why we should be treated as nothing, Mr. Nobody. It doesn't bother the federal government, and the state government now realize that and then treat us as fools. It shouldn't be. At least those rulers that actually made this country what it should be taken care of by the federal government. Now you go there, they throw you back to your state.
Thank you, Minister. I hear you very loud and clear, and thank you for reminding me that I'm part of this system.
Of course, yeah.
That I am a beneficiary or deficient of it. I will tell Mr. President exactly as you have said, and I assure you that he's a listening president, and he will take steps to correct what you have things you have mentioned to us. I will make sure I tell him, I will say I'll do a report. I will copy you my report to him, and I will make sure that he hears that you have said this, and these are your complaints, and that you are prepared to work with us and to make the system work. We should just assist you to help make the people work. I will do that. Thank you so much for hosting me. Thank you for receiving me at no notice.
No, it's our home.
Yeah, but
it doesn't mean because you are a minister now, you do walk in here anytime you like, so, as soon as they mention, if to any other person I could have said, no, let it be official. to be at the palace, right? Where we designate
This one is our
as
house.
a palace.
This one is our house.
And when we go there, we look at what we call a palace, a historical palace,
Yes,
and see the way it is, and see where you people have placed us. Huh? Something has to be done.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mr. President, this president is not afraid of Bakassi people. He promised when he came that he will correct the mistakes of the past. Today, Bakassi people are still wandering in their own land. They are wanderers in something that, they were not given any opportunity. Obasanjo did it and left. We thought Jonathan or the rest of them will come and change. If he has come as a father of the nation, I was so sure that President Buhari will change the Bakassi situation for the better. Bakassi situation is worse. I left my palace. Today I don't have a palace. Assuming I did not have this house in Calabar, where would I have stayed? Do they know how I'm eating, I'm feeding? By my own sweat and struggle. We shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Nobody has asked the Bakassi people that moved, not of their own volition. How are they? Where are they? This wonder shall never end. Every day you are at the camp. The next day you are at the pre-camp. The next day you are at the Fianyo. The next day you just turning around, merry-go-round. It's a moving caravan. Bakassi has become a moving caravan. Tell Mr. President that I, the paramount ruler of Bakassi, by the grace of God, the chairman of today's Traditional Rulers Council, this message is for him personally, that he should get me out of this place. I want to stay in Bakassi. This is not my local government. I want to live in Bakassi. I had a palace built before, not by government, the biggest in the state. It's now Cameroonian command post. So where is my palace? Somebody will take a visitor to Bakassi, and the visitor will not say, take me to the paramount ruler's palace. Somebody will run to Bakassi. They will not say, where is the palace of the paramount ruler? And you think that paramount ruler will be happy? I will be here. I'm just flying on air. Does it mean I was not, struggling at that time to be here? Where would you have seen me? In somebody's house? Wow. Have they thought about it? Human lives are involved in that Bakassi thing. So people must be careful. Tell Mr. President that I need a palace. And if I don't have a palace, I will be one person that would like to go back to the creek. I personally, if I don't have a palace, by this year and first quarter of next year, I will go to the creek. I will return the boys to the creek. I assisted this government when they declared Republic of Bakassi, and I said no. Passenger knows about it, and he promised me heaven and hell. They declared Republic of Bakassi. I told the boys no, it shouldn't be. We cannot do it. Let's wait and hear what our father is going to say. Today, they would have been, open-ended war or guerrilla warfare. I need a palace. You tell the governor, I need a palace. Whoever is in charge, I need a palace in Bakassi. I am one paramount ruler that this country should have, should be looking after. One person that they should be looking after. Because they took me out of my own natural habitat and brought me to the dry land. That we are having trouble everywhere. If they didn't bring me to a dry land, where would they have destroyed my hotel that I built several years ago, that I was chairman of that local government long time ago? Was it government money? Everybody should have said, everybody knows. They went and destroyed it completely. Removed even pump from borehole. Pump. They returned the pump to him and destroyed, broke the flood, that thing, all this of them. What they have returned, what of the repairs that will take place? I will not still leave them. Because the soul that said they must die. If there is hell, I want to go to hell. They tell Mr. President, he should not allow me to go to hell. I want to go to heaven if there is none. Thank you so much for coming.